Welcome to BSMA in La Hulpe. Today we have the pleasure to welcome you on this interview. Sam, you are coming from the US and you are working for Peli Biothermal. Tell us more about your job and what brings you to BSMA 2025.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm coming from London, so
London.
live in the UK. So I'm the CEO of Peli Biothermal. We are a thermal solutions company. We manufacture products, we deliver services and engineer technologies that help overall thermal protection in the logistics industry. Very happy to be here as well, and I'm really here to learn, see what's happening in the market. Overall, we've always been partnership oriented, out looking for the best innovation, and these forums are excellent for us to find new collaboration partners.
I heard that you are bringing new products to the conference, or talking about them at this moment at BSMA. So can you tell us more about those new products?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have one new developed product, which is called Vero 1, which is the first in a line of sustainable curbside recycling solutions. So our aim is to twin highly reusable solutions with single-use curbside, understanding that different situations require different needs. So it's never going to be one size fits all. And then on top of that, 2 weeks ago, we announced the acquisition of Evo, which is a DV10 liquid nitrogen cryogenic shipper. So we're also here with that for the first time, which is an exciting area for us. It's a market space we wanted to be in. It's a product and technology that I have a lot of familiarity with, have a lot of respect for, and think that we can add a lot of value in partnership through ownership.
So you are expanding the temperature range of the product that you can give to your customers. Can you tell us about this range of temperature and what are the challenges, between, let's say, a room temperature, 1525, and a cryogenic shipment?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we historically have not offered cryogenics, so negative 196 C. And that's really focused on cell and gene therapies, and particularly cell therapies within that. And that represents some of the most advanced technology that is out there, and very much many people think the next paradigm of innovation, so kind of small molecule to large molecule to cell and gene therapies. So high value, high specifics, an area that we were not in, didn't have the doer engineering expertise, now do, but also one that then pairs well. So if you look at cell therapy, when you're moving an apheresis sample, you're often moving that 2 to 8, and then the engineered solution at minus 196, so it fits together. So a bit more challenging than controlled room temperature for sure, but ultimately fits into the suite of what we want to offer, and really be that partner that can have that flexibility in temp range.
Yeah, let's go back to sustainability within the biopharmaceutical. How do you see that evolving? Because for me, there was, how can I say, a lot of attention several years ago, and this attention has gone down recently. But still, I believe that the large biopharmaceutical company are keen to, bring sustainable solution to transport their products. So can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's still very much a requirement, but we always talk about matching environmental sustainability with fiscal sustainability. I've yet to see anyone spend tremendously more money on something that's environmentally friendly. So it becomes a requirement in a gating fashion, but the expectation is you can meet that requirement at a similar price point, and that requires a large amount of innovation in product design, but also in the services and technology around it. So as an example, in services, if you're going to use a reusable, you need to have very good reverse logistics, right? And then so you need to work through how do you get that return rate as high as possible, leveraging other innovations in the market. So e-commerce is an area that does return logistics very well. So how do you leverage that? Or on the technology side, we've invested and invented a high velocity conditioning system that can condition phase change material for a box in 90 minutes. So it's no longer two plus days, it's 90 minutes. You get better asset turns, which brings the cost down. You're using less energy, less kind of capital. So it's still very much a theme, but requires innovation to make it fiscally viable.
very good, and thanks for bringing those solutions to our sector. Talking a little bit about BSMA 2025, which is the 10th anniversary of the conference, what are your takeaways of this morning session? I know that you are part of one of the panel, but tell us more about why you come here and what you get out of the conference.
Yeah, absolutely. So my main takeaway, there's a great session on AI and data and big kind of themes of we have this wave of kind of technology, innovation technology coming, but how is that going to be applied in a pharma setting and in a supply chain setting? And I think one of the key themes was everyone needs to get a bit smarter about AI. Everyone needs to understand what's required in underpinning AI with data. And so I think it was a good challenge and call to action for the industry. And I found that massively interesting, but also something I'm going to do further. I come here for the exchange of ideas, right? To understand what's happening, as I said earlier, kind of meeting new partners that are innovating, because ultimately this space requires partners to innovate together, right? No one's going to be the best logistics provider, or packaging provider, technology provider, and then at the end of it, you need a client or a customer, pharma user that wants to solve that problem or has a clear problem that you're trying to work through. And that's a forum like this is where that kind of comes together and new ideas crystallize.
So thank you. And if you summarize, or you can summarize maybe BSMA in 3 words, what would that be?
Yeah, thought-provoking, partnership-oriented, and inspiring.
Very good. Thanks very much for coming from the UK to Brussels, and hope you enjoyed the conference. And and thanks for this interview.
Thank you very much, Laurent.
Bye.